Hello everyone, my name is Sandy Cruz and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, I am the developer and designer of the digital planner called the iPlanner. I also design shaped masks and stickers for Keynote called iDesign. What I'm going to show you today in this video is how to use the Pomodoro method for productivity, project and task management, and I'm also going to show you how to make your own Pomodoro stickers in Keynote using some simple shapes from the iDesign core kit. So what you're looking at right now is my unfinished week of last week, and for those of you that are on the iPlanner Facebook group, you saw a post that I did yesterday of a rough draft sticker that I made just using the highlighter in Goodnotes and white ink. And that's basically all I used to make this. But I found if I made any text errors and needed to erase, that I was also erasing my sticker. So there was no way to block that out. So what I did was I made some stickers this morning, and I'll show you those stickers that I made this morning, and I'm actually giving these away in the iStore, and there's a link in the description where to download these free. So these are the stickers that I made, and these are the stickers that I'm going to show you how to make in Keynote. That way you can customize them to your own colors, possibly for the theme that you have. This free download sticker file also comes with a PDF for those of you that would like to print them out and cut them and put them in your traditional paper planner. So let's go back over to the iPlanner and I'll show you how I use these. First, I want to go ahead and lasso. And if you're not familiar with Goodnotes, this is the lasso tool, and when you have that highlighted, you can use your finger or you can use your stylus or your Apple Pencil, and you just simply grab part of the sticker and then tap. And I'm going to go ahead and copy, go over to the iPlanner, and I'll go ahead and paste it on today. I want to resize, so just by tapping on the sticker while it's still selected, I can select resize, and I want it the width of my column for the day, and that's good. And I'm gonna choose some ink and lock the shapes tool so that I could make a circle, and then that circle is perfect. And I just did that with my Apple Pencil, just drew a circle. It's about the size that I want it. Now to select that circle that I just drew, I just want to be able to grab the ink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the lasso tool, but tapping it twice gives me some options. So what I'm going to do here is turn off images so that when I lasso this ink, I can move it around and grab it without grabbing the photo or the image, because that's really what this sticker is an image that's on the planner. So I'm putting that circle there, and this circle is going to represent how many Pomodoros it's going to take me to complete a task or project that I plan to stay focused on for the day. So let me just tell you a little bit about the Pomodoro method. The Pomodoro method is segments of time that you spend focused on a project or a task with short breaks in between. So basically what you need to practice this method is a timer. You can use a kitchen timer, you can use your timer on your iPhone. I use the timer on my Apple Watch, and I just press the button on my watch and tell Siri to set a timer for 25 minutes. I like to work for 25 minutes straight and then take 5-minute breaks so that I can get up and walk around. Usually I'll walk up and down my stairs that go up to my office where I work. And that's another thing that my Apple Watch does, is it monitors how many steps that I take during the day and how much exercise I get during the day. And I'm really conscientious of keeping up with that since my job isn't very physical anymore and I sit at a computer all day. All right, so like I said, 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. So one Pomodoro is one segment of working. So that would be equal to 30 minutes. Usually working on a project or task shouldn't take you more than 8 Pomodoros, or you shouldn't work on it more than 8 Pomodoros a day. So yesterday I was testing one of the new 2018 iPlanners that are coming out soon, hopefully this month. And I estimated that it was going to take me about 4 Pomodoros, or I was going to spend 4 Pomodoros working on it. And that's exactly what I did. Let's just say that I'm going to be testing some other digital product that I'm working on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write testing in this area here. And I'm going to spend 4 Pomodoros on it. So that'd be about 2 hours. And as I complete my Pomodoros, so that is when my alarm goes off and I take my 5-minute break, before I set the next Pomodoro, I just check this off. And once I've checked off 4, then that is the focus for that project for the day. If you want to know more about the Pomodoro method, there's a link in the description below so that you could read a little bit more about it. And it doesn't always have to be 25 minutes. You can work 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off. You can take lunch breaks. And I have actually found that if I am timing myself for how long I'm going to work and how long I'm going to take a break, and then I get back focused again after my break, I find that I get a lot more accomplished in half the time than if I have no timers. Because when you have a timer running, you don't let yourself get easily distracted. You don't answer your phone. You don't stop to check some emails or text messages. You wait until your break before you do anything like that. Like I said, I find that I get a lot more done using this method and timing myself. But I had to have a sticker in order to do it. And that is what I'm going to show you today in this video, is how to make these stickers. And like I said, you can get all these stickers free from the iStore, and you can use these. These come in a Goodnote file. What you'll find when you download these is a Goodnote file. So all you'll have to do is open them in a Goodnote notebook, and they're ready for you to lasso. Let me turn off the images. And don't forget to turn that back on when you turn them off, because you'll not be able to lasso any of your images and you'll wonder why. I've done it before, believe me. So you just simply lasso, copy, and then go to the page of your planner, and then you paste them onto your planner. You can resize them. You can rotate them. And as you can see, you can zoom in on them really, really close. And the clarity is beautiful. There's no hazy, fuzzy, muddy, ugly, pixelated lines. And I'll show you how to get those results as well in Keynote. Okay, so let's go over to Keynote so I can show you how I make the stickers. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with iDesign, iDesign is a Keynote file made up of many, many pages with many, many templates that are completely customizable. That means you can fill them with virtually anything. A color, a photo, anything that you have in your camera roll or in your Dropbox, your Google Drive, you can fill these shapes. And these shapes are all stored in these pages in Keynote in a presentation that's called iDesign. So here's some of the shapes that are included. And there are also extra shapes that you can purchase separately in the iStore that also have the key file. I did an April Easter sticker kit that came with some papers and some shapes and a bunch of different stickers. But the stickers also come with a file that is a .key file that you can open in Keynote, and it is also fillable. So I'm going to show you how you fill these shapes and how to make your own custom stickers. So I'm going to open iDesign back up, and the shapes that I want to use, one of them is here on this page. So what I want to do is I'm going to add a page by tapping this plus sign here at the bottom, and I want to add a blank page. So that way I can copy and paste the shapes that I'm going to use and then take that page to my workspace so that my iDesign stays clean and untouched. This is one of the shapes that I want to use, so I'm going to copy, paste it. I'm going to make it real big so I can see it, and it comes out with perfect clarity when I bring it over to the iPlanner. The next shape I'm going to need is a simple rectangle with slightly rounded corners. So I'll copy that, go back over to my page, and I'll paste it. And then I just need a simple circle. And a lot of these shapes come with Keynote, so you don't necessarily have to have iDesign to make these stickers. Alright, so now I've got all the shapes that I'm going to use. I'm going to tap on that page, and I'm going to cut it out of my iDesign core kit, and I'm going to go to a presentation that I have called Workspace. And that's where I do all of my work away from my master file. Here I have a clean, so here you could see where I was working on the stickers that I made that I'm giving away as a freebie. And what I want to do is tap on any one of the slides, and I'm going to paste in that new slide that I put all those shapes that I want to use. The first thing that I'm going to do is add a drop shadow to all my shapes, because it tends to give it some depth and some reality to the digital element. So I'll just tap on to activate the shape, turn on shadows, and to locate the shadow, you tap on the paintbrush. And my favorite shadow is this middle one in the top row. So that one's done. I'm going to do the same thing for this one, and then the same thing for my circle. Turn on shadow and select the one that I want. Now it's time to fill these. Before I start filling, I need some sort of a color palette. So for this, I'm going to go to my favorite color palettes app called Palettes Pro. And I already have it open. And as you can see, I've been working in it. And where I got my palette from was a page that I had colored on my iPad. So what I did was a screenshot of the page that I colored, and I imported the image into Palettes Pro. So to do that, you tap here on the camera, and I'm going to go to my photo library, and I'm going to go where that screenshot was saved in my camera roll. And here it is. I'm going to tap on it. And now what I want to do is get a palette of all the colors that I've included in this coloring page. So there's one, and what you want to do is you can slightly see these crossbars, and whatever those crossbars are hovering over is the color that you're going to get, and this is the result up here. So once I have the color result here, I select Pick. Now I'm going to tap and hold until the full screen image appears. Now this full screen image can be used to fill my shapes in Keynote. Another plus is down here in the bottom corner, I have the hex code provided so that I can also create custom ink in Goodnotes to match the theme of the colors that I'm selecting. So what I'm going to do now is a screenshot so that I have the hex code and the color saved. So to get a screenshot, for those of you that don't know, you're going to tap the home button and the on-off switch simultaneously, and that's going to do a screenshot. When you do a screenshot, you see your iPad screen flash, and then you know it's been saved to your camera roll. Let's select one more color. Since I've already done this palette earlier, I don't really need to collect all of the palettes, but I want to just review so that you can save your own palette. So now I have this green selected just by with my finger. I'm just rotating this photo around and dragging till I get the color that I desire. And here you can see this is my result. I'm going to select pick again. It changes this bar up here. I just press and hold on that bar till it opens my color up in full screen. I'll do a screenshot and it'll be saved to my camera roll. Now let's go back to Keynote, and I want to start filling my colors. Now one of the colors you want to save and keep permanently in your camera roll is white. I find that I use white a lot to create stickers for my iPlanner. So one of the things that I want to make white is definitely my circle. So I'll tap the circle so that it's activated, and then I'm going to select the paintbrush, select image, replace, and I'm going to tell Keynote that I want to go to my camera roll, and I've got my white, as you can see, is stored right here. It's actually the first photo in my camera roll. The next shape that I'm going to fill is this smaller bar right here. I'm going to tap replace, and I also want that to be white. And now I'm going to start organizing my sticker. So what I want to do is I want this top bar to be over my background, and as you can see, it's behind it. In order to change that, I'm going to tap on the paintbrush again. I'm going to tap arrange, and I'm going to use this slider, this arrange slider here, and I'm going to bring that all the way to the front. And let's see, I think my circle, oh, my circle's already on the front. Another thing I need to do is resize my bar to fit in within the width of this sticker. So to do that, first of all, I want to turn some tools on. For that, I'm going to tap these three bars, and I'm going to scroll down to the edge guides, the center guides, and the spacing guides, and I'm going to make sure they're all three turned on. And I'm going to size it just to the edge of my background. And of course I need to resize my circle. And I want to fit 8 of these across, so I'm going to copy and paste, paste, paste. And I'm going to do this 8 times since I want 8 of these circles. Let's see, 6, 7, 8. And now I want to line them up, and because I turned on all those guides, it's going to be really easy to line these up and space them exactly the same space apart. Now I want to select all of them and put them on my background. So I'm going to tap and hold one of them and keep tapping as I continue to hold the first one, and now I can move them down and they fit perfectly. Some of them don't look very aligned though. Okay, they're aligned now. Now I want to cut off the bottom of this sticker. So I'm going to double tap on the background, and I'm going to grab this blue node here at the bottom and bring this up. I actually should have resized this one first. So double tap, drag this up to desired spot, and then I'm going to drag this back up. And that looks good. Now to turn it into a sticker, I'm just going to tap somewhere away from the sticker in the white space, and then I get a menu. I'm going to select all, copy, and I'm going to go back over to my planner. Let me go to a clean page, and I'm going to paste and size it. Once it's the desired size, I'll go ahead and lasso it and copy and paste it to my sticker book. And I keep my sticker book inside my 2017 planners. And that way, when I want to use this again, I don't have to go through all that trouble of making it and resizing it. It's there, ready, and I know it's going to fit in my planner perfectly. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you picked up some Goodnotes or Keynote tips. And I hope you'll come on over to the iStore and download the free stickers and find out a little bit more about the iPlanners that are available, as well as the new iJournals. Until the next video, everyone, have a wonderful Pomodoro day. Bye.